Hello, welcome back to Invincible Asia. My name's George Clark and this is my review for Wandering Earth Part 2. Serving as a prequel to the original box office smash, The Wandering Earth 2 tells the tale of Earth's impending doom and the United Earth government's plan to shift Earth from our solar system to another. Of course, this means building a test engine on the moon, a project that is hijacked multiple times by the Digital Life Project, a radical group who believe the best way to save humanity is through mind-uploading technology for digital immortality. While a team of great minds work on the mission from both Earth and the moon, with rookie astronaut Luke P. Huang doing what he can to fight against the terrorists and keep the project on track. Back on Earth, Tu Hengyu, a computer engineer who had worked with the DLP before it was banned, continues to work on a supercomputer that will help control the engines that will guide Earth to safety. During his spare time, Tu manages to upload some of his dead daughter's consciousness into a simulation, a technological advancement that he later uses on himself in order to help save the planet and, in turn, helping to start their journey on saving humanity and guiding Earth away from its dying sun. After being amazed by the original Wandering Earth film, I was extremely excited to hear about this sequel, but equally intrigued to find out where it was going to go. While the film initially saw its release at the end of January, a quick turnaround by UK distributor Cineasia saw the film get a big screen release across the UK and Ireland in selected cinemas almost instantly. And while I was able to get to any of these myself, I was lucky enough to get access to a private screening from them in the comfort of my own home, although I really cannot express enough how much of a big screen movie this really is. It's such a rare thing when a sequel, or prequel in this instance, proves to be a much bigger and better ride than the first, but The Wandering Earth 2 just about manages that. Director Frant Gwo brings the wonderful Jing back as Lu Pi Huang and doubles up the star power with the addition of the great Andy Lau, which, no doubt, helped give the film even more appeal with its international audience. Jing had pretty much become China's biggest star due to the success of his career and self-directed record-breaking box office smash Wolf Warrior 2, which had come out only a year or so before. I've always been a huge fan of Jing's ever since he appeared on the scene way back in Yuen Woo-ping's Tai Chi 2, aka Tai Chi Boxer, back in 1996. With memorable roles quickly following in Drunken Monkey, SPL, Fatal Contact and Invisible Target, along with many more, Jing went on to quickly become one of China's most bankable stars. He impressed as a director with his debut piece Legendary Assassin in 2008, but it would be Wolf Warrior in 2015 that would confirm his strength as a director. That same year we would see him star in the hit film SPL 2, A Time of Consequences, followed by Benny Chan's fantastic Call of Heroes. Since his critically acclaimed Wolf Warrior 2 lit up screens around the world, Wu has led the way in many big-scale Chinese films such as The Battle at Lake Changjin 1 and 2, The Sacrifice, The Climbers, this and its incredible sequel, and even made an appearance in Jackie Chan's 2022 action comedy Ride On. The irrepressible Andy Lau, who just keeps ploughing on through the film industry, does a fantastic job as computer engineer Tu Hengyu in an emotional role that sees a man who has lost everything push himself to save the world. While I feel that it wasn't that long ago when Andy was dishing out 12 to 15 movies a year, he has significantly slowed down over the last decade, sometimes only starring in 2 or 3 productions a year. But it's always great to see him attached to massive projects like this one. It's crazy to think that it has been just over a decade since both he and Jing last worked together, which was in Benny Chan's fantastic Shaolin, alongside Jackie Chan and Nicolas Cage. While their paths rarely cross in The Wandering Earth 2, their stories still coincide and work well together. The pair are joined by Liu Zijian as the Chinese ambassador to the UEG, Xia Yi as Liu's mentor, Ning Li as Tu Hengyu's superior, Wang Shi, who is brilliant as Liu's fellow trainee and then wife, which is such a big development of Lu Pi Huang's story, and a brief CGI cameo of Ning Man Tat, who had unfortunately passed away in 2021 with liver cancer. You can see in the credits that The Wandering Earth 2 was dedicated to this amazing actor. The film is directed by Frant Gwo, who also serves as one of the 8 screenwriters and one of the film's producers, as well as making a cameo of sorts throughout the film. Until The Wandering Earth, I'd never actually heard of Gwo, even though he had directed 2 features prior to this, with the first being Lee's Adventure, a sci-fi action movie starring J.C. Chan and Henry Fong, who also produced. Gwo followed this up with the rom-com My Old Classmate, with both films obviously making enough of an impression at the box office to land Frant the job of directing this epic. To date, Gwo has since went on to direct the equally impressive sequel Wandering Earth 2 and the Chinese war film The Sacrifice, a movie very similar to Battle at Lake Changjin movies, with Wu Jing leading the way once again. The film was presented by Wu Jing and the China Film Group, the same studio behind hits such as Aftershock, Flying Swords of Dragon Gate, Blind Detective, Police Story 2013, The Mermaid, Shattered Earth Cloudy Mountain, and the Battle at Lake Changjin movies. As with the first film, The Wandering Earth 2 impresses on many levels, from Gwo's direction to its high production values, and from the stunning visuals and effects to the incredible action pieces that will have you on the edge of your seat. While many often complain about the propaganda behind most movies produced by the China Film Group, I really enjoyed how this story was about the world coming together and its use of a decent international cast, leaving any propaganda behind and delivering a couple of heroes whose intention was to save humanity and not just the motherland. While I absolutely loved Part 1 and highly regard it as a milestone of Chinese cinema, I feel that The Wandering Earth 2 takes things a little bit further and betters its predecessor on many levels, respectively. With strong performances from all involved, a heartfelt human tale, and some incredible moments of CGI and stunning cinematography, this epic film has proven to be as entertaining as any of the biggest Hollywood sci-fi movies and should not be missed. Overall, an incredible piece of sci-fi cinema, The Wandering Earth 2 is hugely entertaining and a visually incredible film that challenges the very best of Hollywood.